Coming up in today's bulletin, Prime Minister Jeremiah Manele addresses concerns over the government's decision not to invite dialogue partners to the Pacific Islands Forum Leaders Summit this September. The National Parliament has passed the 2025 Supplementary Appropriation Bill, authorizing more than $913 million in additional spending for this year, and the Solomon Islands National University launches a historic postgraduate diploma in security studies in Honiara today. Hello, you're watching SIBC's TV News Bulletin. I'm Cheryl Berra. Prime Minister Jeremiah Manele addresses concerns over the Solomon Islands government's decision not to invite dialogue partners to the Pacific Islands Forum Leaders Summit this September. Manele's statement responds to concerns raised by the public following the announcement of the government's decision. Alex Dedamu reports.
Prime Minister Jeremiah Manele has addressed concerns over the Solomon Islands government's decision not to invite dialogue partners to the upcoming Pacific Islands Forum meeting this September. Speaking at a press conference today, Prime Minister explains that the partners' dialogue is being deferred to 2026, and this aligns with the spirit of the 23rd Pacific Islands Leaders Communique.
The deferment is done within the spirit of the 53rd Pacific Islands Leaders Communique. So we are basically deferring the post-forum dialogue meeting of the 54th Pacific Island Forum leaders. I will come to this point in terms of the justification shortly. And that is, you would recall that leaders in Tonga in 2024 endorsed the concept of tiering the Pacific Islands Forum Dialogue Partnership. Leaders directed the forum officials to further refine the criteria for partnership and engagement mechanism by December 2024 and provisionally apply the tiering system in Honiara. Based on the leaders' collective decision, in June this year, I sent a letter of invitation to all leaders to attend the Honiara Pacific Islands Forum Leaders meeting in September. My June letter informed all leaders that Honiara will provisionally apply the reformed partnership mechanism. However, I've been told that the partnership engagement mechanism will not be ready for the Honiara Pacific Islands Forum Leaders meeting. Hence, the proposed deferment of the partners dialogue to 2026. It is also important to note that the spirit of the decision in Tonga is such that we cannot revert to the previous arrangement for partners dialogue. As such, the deferment of the partners dialogue to 2026, I believe, is the most appropriate one to be taken.
Manele assures that the contributions of all dialogue partners remain highly valued and appreciated.
My message to all our partners is this: please be assured that we continue to value your engagement and support to our region and recognize the vital role that you play in advancing our collective regional priorities. We look forward to continuing to work with you and through our reforms on the partnership engagement to strengthen our relationship going forward. Solomon Islands, as your host and incoming chair, will continue to work with all members and partners to uphold the Pacific way, respectful, inclusive, and united.
The Forum Leaders meeting is set for September 8 to 12 under the theme "You Meet Together, Act Now for an Integrated Blue Pacific Continent." Alex Dedamu, SIBC TV.
The National Parliament has passed the 2025 Supplementary Appropriation Bill, authorizing more than $913 million in additional spending for this year. Finance Minister Honourable Harry Kuma moved the motion, which was passed without amendments yesterday. The funds will sustain government services until December 31st and cover costs already met through contingency and advanced warrants. Meanwhile, Parliament also passed a separate bill to regulise $42 million spent last year under the 2024 budget.
2024 Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2025 seeks to regularize expenditure incurred in the 2024 budget under contingency warrants and advance warrants for the year ended 31st December 2024. A total appropriation of $42,545,415 has been committed, of which $2 million are expenditures under contingency warrants provision and $40.5 million are for expenditures under the advance warrants provisions of the 2024 budget. The details of the purpose and the amount are shown in the bill itself.
The Solomon Islands National University has launched its postgraduate diploma in security studies in Honiara today. Designed to address modern security challenges, the program is the first of its kind in the Pacific. The course was developed in partnership with Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade to ensure its successful implementation. Andrea Mahanua attended the launching and files this story.
On behalf of the Solomon Island government and the Ministry of Police and National Security, to now officially declare that the postgraduate diploma of security studies here in Solomon Islands National University is now launched and open.
The Solomon Islands National University, SINU, has made history launching a postgraduate diploma in security studies, the first of its kind in the Pacific. Designed to tackle complex modern security challenges, the course is aligned with key priorities of the national government.
This program comes at a critical time. Earlier this year, our Government for National Unity and Transformation government launched the National Security Strategy 2025 to 2028, a transformative step in how we approach security in our country. Under Prime Minister Honorable Jeremiah Manele's leadership, the GNAT has made clear commitment. First, build resilient institutions. Second, strengthen national capacity and localize responses to emerging threats. This program directly supports these goals. It is not just an academic qualification, it is a national asset. It equips public servants, policy makers, and professionals with knowledge and skills tailored to our Solomon Islands context.
Students will gain advanced knowledge and practical skills in areas such as transnational crime, human and environmental security, intelligence and strategic analysis, and security policy design. The 2025 pilot is fully supported by the Australian government, with DFAT-funded scholarships covering tuition and course materials for 20 selected students.
Our region is stronger when we stand together, and we are committed to supporting the Pacific Way, grounded in peace, cooperation and mutual respect. In this vein, Australia's support to SINU to develop this course builds on more than 4 decades of security cooperation under our partnership, spanning policing, defence, border security and cyber security. This cooperation is important because we know a strong security sector is crucial to Solomon Islands' stability, which is why we're working closer than ever through our partnership here with SINU, our law and justice investments, our investments in improved border and cyber security, and our longer-term policing and defence partnerships.
Meanwhile, SINU Acting Vice-Chancellor Dr. Eric Katavai says the university is committed to serving the nation.
On behalf of the senior management of SINU, let me reaffirm our full support for the development of the timely and responsive programs such as this one. It is in line with our mission to serve the Solomon Islands and the Pacific region through relevant, contextualized and transformative education. SINU continues to pride itself as a university for the people of Solomon Islands and the wider Pacific region. A university that listens responds and innovates to address the real needs of our communities.
Andrea Mahanwa for SIBC TV.
Solomon Islands is mobilizing a total of $40 million investment in poultry and coconut sectors through the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations FAO flagship Hand in Hand initiative. Minister for Agriculture and Livestock, Honorable Franklin Derek Wasi, shares the good news in an interview with FAO recently.
Solomon Islands is a seeds nation, has unique challenges including climate change, geographical isolation and food security issues. We will use the High investment plan to address these issues head on. And by using the hand-in-hand investment plan on coconut and poultry, we have addressed the challenges as we have secured a total of $40 million to date. And the agriculture and food are of critical importance for the livelihoods in the Solomons.
The ministry is looking to secure further funding.
And by using this hand-in-hand investment plan, we are looking forward to secure an additional $80 million under the GCF. And we thank FAO for this great initiative. And we are benefiting from it. And we're looking forward for more coming.
The Hand in Hand initiative, launched in 2019, is a flagship of FAO and one of its core priority program areas. The chairman of the Parliamentary Foreign Relations Committee and Member of Parliament for East Are Are, Honorable Peter Kenny Lorea Jr., underscored the importance of Solomon Islands membership in the Pacific Islands Parliamentary Group, PIPG. Speaking in Parliament this morning, Honorable Kenny Lorea Jr. says the National Parliament's decision to join the PIPG in 2023 was a strategic move. He stressed the PIPG is key to strengthening democratic institutions and promoting peace and sustainable development across the Pacific.
Sir, the Pacific Islands Parliamentary Group is a regional body comprising the legislative branches of Pacific Islands. Of course, it was formally established to bring together the Micronesia, Melanesia and Polynesia parliamentarians to foster a unified platform for parliamentary dialogue, cooperation and advancement of democracy in our respective parliaments. Mr. Speaker, sir, the PIPG functions not only as a forum for parliamentarians, but also as a mechanism to strengthen the legislative institutions upholding democratic principles and contribute to sustainable development and peace across the Pacific. It complements the work of the Pacific Islands Forum and the other Council of Regional Organizations, the so-called CROP agencies, by integrating the parliamentary perspectives into regional governance frameworks.
He adds it is logical and necessary for Parliament to take a more active role at the regional level in today's interconnected world.
Parliamentary institutions, as you know, Mr. Speaker, are inherently designed to promote inclusive representation and political dialogue, ensuring that policies enacted by the executive reflect the will and interests of the people, and also extending this role to a regional grouping of parliaments at this time we feel is both logical and necessary, allowing national legislatures to collectively address transboundary challenges and indeed shape regional policy discourse. Unlike national governments, as you know well, Mr. Speaker, which often reflect the political stance of the ruling party or coalition, Parliament institutions, by and large, especially those within the Pacific region, are pluralistic by nature.
And now we join Crofton Utukana with the latest in sports.
The Solomon Islands national under-16 women's football team has made history by reaching the semi-finals of the OFC under-16 Women's Championship for the first time ever. The team secured their spot after a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Tonga in the final group match this morning in Samoa. The only goal of the game came in the second half, scored by Angie Ragaruma, sealing a memorable win for the young side. This is a major milestone for the women's football in Solomon Islands, marking the first time the under-16 women's team has advanced to the knockout stage of the regional tournament. Speaking to OFC media, team captain Teisika Rotoava and goal scorer Angie Ragaruma said their excitement at making history and reaching the semi-final.
Win today, for big something and performance belum for it's on me happy for looking at girls never give up. No matter down, it's still cheering. It's one go until final whistle blow. If I make it through semi-final, I want for history for under-16 Solomon. And Mifa feel happy, proud to be a Solomon Islander that Mifa managed for making go semi-final, yeah. And so Mifa so proud and proud of everyone, Mifa, yeah.
Me feel proud for scoring goal and me happy that me scoring goal today. Mifa happy that Mifa making history Bamfa and 16 years for Kasim semi-final today and Mifa proud of and Mifa thank you for Coach Bamfa and supporters for supporting us. Thank you.
The Solomon Islands will now face host nation Samoa in the semi-final on Monday, while defending champions New Zealand take on New Caledonia in the other semi-final. The two semi-final winners will qualify for next year's FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Morocco. Crofton Utukana, SIBC TV.
And that's news. Follow us on sibconline.com.sb and our SIBC News Facebook page for more of our latest stories. Thanks for watching.